Hey guys, if you are struggling with 90 days notice period objection, then believe me, I have also faced the same. And if you are really facing the same issue, then this video is for you. In this video, I will be sharing you 5 strategies with the help of which you can solve this problem and you can reduce your notice period. So let's get started. Hi everybody, I provide consultation calls or one-on-one session calls or one-on-one mock interview sessions for all of you so that you can ace ahead in your IT interviews, okay, and crack the big service based or big product based organization. So how can you do that? So I am taking mock interview sessions, so you can go ahead in the description box below and you can book a call with me, okay, one-on-one session call, and we'll be having a one-on-one conversation on either of your topic. Like if you want to clear your doubts, that also we can have 1 hour consultation call, or if you want to book for resume session, that also you can book. If you want to have a mock interview session, that also you can book. So those all thing kind of consultation I provide, and we are also having all the resources that has helped me to crack the Java interview. That has also I have attached in the description box below. So go ahead in the description box, click on the link, and then download all the resources that has helped me to crack the interview. And if you want to go through all the interview series, then there is a 34 interview series playlist videos that I have attached in this comment box, in the description box below. So go ahead and watch that as well. So it will help you boost your interview skills, and you can clear your interview like ease. Okay, so see you inside. These are the 5 strategies that we will be discussing in this video. First is negotiating with a shorter notice period. Second is buying out notice period. Third is helping with transition and replacement. Fourth is requesting early release for some personal reason, which maybe you are facing some health issues or any kind of issues. That thing you can tell them, and you can ask for early release. Fifth is using counter offer to exit early. So let's get started to understand each and everything in depth with real-time simulation. Now let's discuss the first strategy. The first strategy simply tells like how can you reduce the notice period. So let's say you got the offer from the new employer and you want to join that company within 30 to 45 days. So how can you negotiate with your current employer so that you can get that negotiation offer, okay, and you can switch to a new employer within 30 to 45 days. How can you have that conversation? Okay, so let's understand that. So I am an employee, Devjit, and I want to talk to my HR, okay, my company's HR, so that I can negotiate with HR to get to the new employer. Okay, so how can we talk about that? Hello, I wanted to discuss my notice period, sir. My new employer actually is looking out to join early. Okay, so is there any policy to reduce the notice period, ma'am? Yeah, your company has a standard notice period policy. So can you tell me like how soon your new employer wants you to join that company? Yeah, so they are requesting for 30 days to switch for a new company. They want me to join within 30 days, and I want to assist your entire team with KT and all the remaining work which was pending from my side. I will complete it within a due date. Okay, so if it can be reduced to 30 days, it will be fine, or if it is somewhere negotiable between 30 to 45 days, then also I can talk to my new employer for that. So please tell me like what are the necessary steps that I can take to go ahead for that negotiation. We can check with your manager, like if your replacement is smooth, then yes, we can go ahead, and as soon as possible we can give you that early release. Okay, so it totally depends upon the manager and the management decision, so I will keep you informed. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm totally agreeing with it, so I will be waiting for your response eagerly. So I will connect with you within the next 1 or 2 days, so I hope I can get response during that. So yeah, so this is the way basically you can have conversation with your HR. This is first way, so that you can go ahead with negotiation and you can reduce the release date basically. Okay, you can reduce the notice period for that. This is one strategy. Let's talk ahead and move ahead with the second strategy. Second strategy is you wanted to leave earlier and you are having conversation with HR like if there is some buyout policy available or not for that particular company. Okay, so now how will you talk to HR for that? So let's get started. Hi sir, I wanted to discuss an option with respect to buyout policy. So like if there is any possibility or if there is some rule associated with that, so do let me know. I wanted to know more about it so that I can reduce my notice period, because my current employer where I'm going for a switch, so that company actually is looking out for a shorter notice period candidate. So if that buyout possibility is there, so do let me know for that. Yes, candidate. So we do allow buyout in certain cases, so I do need to have a check with your manager, and then we will let you know, because buyout policies are not applicable for everybody. So let me check with your manager and get back to you. Yeah, I can totally understand, sir. So yeah, so I will try to compensate for whatever things you can opt for. Let's suppose for buyout, let's suppose I want to compensate with some money, so that also I can give, and I can have like half of month's salary. That also is possible for buyout plan. So if there is any possibility in that aspect, do let me know, and I will be waiting for your response, and I have to give response to that particular employer also. So do let me know as early as possible. So I will be reaching out to you next 1 or 2 days. So I'm waiting for your response till that time. Yeah, so like that you can negotiate for shorter notice period buyout policy. Okay, so in most companies this buyout policies will be there, but it totally depends from project to project. Okay, it totally depends like on which company and in which project you are working upon. Depending upon that, you will get the buyout policy or not. You will be notified accordingly from HR. So let's understand the third strategy with the help of which you can negotiate this 90 days notice period plan. So third strategy will be what? Like let's suppose your manager is insisting you to stay for 90 days because some project is very much crucial and it is very much critical. So what will you do in that scenario? How will you handle that kind of negotiation with your manager? So let's get started. Hi sir, I wanted to know like if I can train a replacement of yours, those who can work on my behalf with similar years of experience, then will it be possible to reduce my notice period? I can understand like yes, the criticality of this project is huge. There is like huge dependency on me, but what if I can train someone who is having a similar skill set as I am having, okay, and whatever things I have learned over a period of time, I will train that guy within next 30 to 45 days. So will that be possible in that scenario, that my notice period will be reduced a bit? So if that is possible, do let me know. I will be happy to move ahead, and I will be doing like anything with respect to project work and all. So if I can do it in a very shorter duration, then I can do that as well. So let me know your views. I wanted to discuss more upon it. Yeah, I can talk with that people. I know some of them in my team or in some other teams who can work on your behalf in our team. And I know that criticality of this project is huge, and you also want to go ahead with a transition to a different employer work. So I can understand that. So yeah, if you can suggest someone whom you know, or if you can train someone whom I can tell like these guys are good in their technical skills. So if you can train them, then yeah, I can give ahead and proceed ahead, and I will talk with HR what all things I can do from my side. So I hope this will be good. Yes sir, I can understand. I can document everything, and I will give KT to the fellow mates who is going to join on my behalf, and I will train them for next 30 to 45 days, and I will make them as skillful that he will work just like how I was doing, and somewhat better than me as well. Okay, so I will train them and give KT sessions with respect to all the work which I have done and which will be done in the future. I hope this will be fine, right? Like this, if you can explain to the manager and you can convince them like how and why you can help people, like how you can help that manager or that project to move ahead without you. Okay, so if that you can convince them, then you will be good to go ahead. So this was the third strategy that I wanted to talk about. So now let's understand fourth strategy, how you can handle this 90 days notice period. So let's get started. So now this fourth strategy simply tells, like let's suppose you have some personal reasons, or you can just simulate a story out of it. Like let's suppose in the past or 1 month or 2 months back, some health checkup happened for your family or for yourself. Then you can put it as a point and tell your employer like, yes, can we put it as an example, okay, to reduce the notice period. So how can we do that? Let's understand that. Okay, so let's understand with a simulation. Hi sir, I wanted to reduce the notice period because of some personal reasons. I am having some health issues, and my family, my father is also not going well, so I need to go there as well and to help him solve all his problems. So if you can help me with early release, so it will be good for me. Yeah, I know the company policies, but if it is possible to reduce the notice period because of health reasons, then I will be very much grateful. So we do consider early releases due to emergency or due to some medical issues or due to some health reasons, and because of these urgent cases, we do provide urgent releases. But I need to go through your documents. I need to see like what all documents you have with respect to the health reasons that you are talking about. So if you can give some soft copies of that, then I will have discussion with my HR, and then I will let you know. Yes sir, I will be happy to give that, and I'm totally understand your concerns. So I will be giving all the soft copies with respect to the issues that my parents are facing and I have faced over the past 6 months here. So I will be providing all the documents. So do let me know, like, if it is possible to reduce the notice period within 30 to 45 days, then I will be happy to move ahead with it. Thank you so much. So like this was the fourth strategy with the help of which you can negotiate your notice period. Basically, you can reduce your notice period to a greater extent. Okay, and you should not create any false medical receipts, because that will be bad as per the reputation. Okay, and if they just carry out a check, so they can get to know like you are saying something wrong. So yeah, if you are getting it signed from a good doctor and you had a conversation with them, then you can give the soft copy for that. It will work on your behalf, but don't do it always. Okay, in urgent cases or in critical cases only you do this. Okay, when none of the things are working for you. I hope you got it. So now let's understand the fifth and final strategy with the help of which you can solve this 90 days notice period problem. So let's get started. So fifth and final strategy will be, so I am having some leaves remaining with me. Like I'm having 15 to 20 days leaves, earned leaves are remaining with me. So can I utilize that and make use of it to reduce the notice period? Then your manager will tell you, yeah, I need to check it once with my HR. So I will let you know on that. So how many days you want to reduce with your leaves? So you will check it out, like how many earned leaves you are having, how many vacation leaves you are having, or how many sick leaves you are having. You can utilize all of them depending upon the company's policy, and then you can tell to your manager or your HR, like, I'm having 15 to 20 days vacation leave or earned leaves are there. I want to utilize that to reduce my notice period. So if that is possible, do let me know. Like that you have to tell to your HR. So within 1 or 2 days, you can take a follow-up as always, and you can just get to know about that, like which all things has been useful for you. Okay. So do let me know in the comment box if any one of these strategies has helped you to negotiate with respect to this 90 days notice period. So it took me a lot of effort to find it out, like what all strategies are useful, which are currently in demand, and it will be helping you to negotiate with respect to 90 days notice period. So yeah, it's Devjit Roy signing off. We will be seeing you in the next video with next set of topics. Till then, bye.